What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome to Feathered Leo Tarot, where it's Leo here all the time. Let's talk about what's really going on in your situation. You may resonate, you may not resonate, and that's okay. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, subscribes, your donations of love, your requests for reads. You're amazing. Let's do this thing. Okay, if you're here during the live, thumbs up and click that live chat button down below. And let's get into this, shall we? What's really going on in the situation? I'm ready to find out. I'm ready to find out. Good morning, Lioness. What's going on in this situation, huh? I hope you're all doing well. Hanging out, having fun, relaxing. See what's going on in this situation. What's this situation? What's going on in this situation? Breakup? Makeup? Ooh. Not taking any action. Okay, so you could be dealing with Aries, Taurus, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Woof. So this is a possible reconciliation. Makeup, breakup. What's up? Why is this here? There's been a lot of arguments, fights. Oh. Grudge holding, heartbreak. Eesh. Okay, this person could be married, or you could have been married to them. Usually when the Emperor in the reverse, you could also be dealing with somebody who is very my way or the highway. Somebody, it's all about them. It could even be somebody who is extremely controlling, overly controlling, and possibly even abusive power. Okay, I don't like to see that, but there's been a lot of heartache here, a lot of struggle, and it's like the emotions are the issue. And somebody's been holding a grudge holding, or ugh. Let me get another deck out here. So you may be wanting to reconcile or blend cups with this person, harmonize and balance with this person, but there's already been a lot of struggle and heartache and tension. I don't see that you're wanting to fight with this person. You may not even be... I'm confused here a little bit because maybe it's a reconciliation. You're trying to reconcile your differences. You're trying to blend cups with this person. Maybe even apology or forgiveness, but I don't see things working out here. Oh boy, no. You could be dealing with somebody who is all about themselves, very self-absorbed. Could even be trying to get a relationship going and flowing. Like it hasn't been flowing. There hasn't been a natural progression here. It was like no teamwork, no working together, no cooperation. This person is difficult to deal with, to say the least. So what's really going on is you're dealing with somebody who is very difficult to please, or okay. So here's what I'm going to say. Judgment is on this with the Chariot. Sagittarius, Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo. this is extremely difficult. The difficulties are basically because there's just been, it's difficult. Like, let's get this going. Let's keep this going, or trying to get it to work out. And you're not getting any return of emotion. You're just wanting to balance out. Like, just, your judgment is in regards to where you direct your love to. Do you give this person love? Now, you haven't used what's up, Prissy Cat? How you doing, baby? You haven't used your best judgment at some point in this, or you're not, but the universe is calling for you to use your best judgment in regards to a resurrecting of this, a reconciling of this, or figuring out where you want to move your heart space to, your love to. Is it this, or should it be somewhere else? Because what's going on is you're dealing with a very difficult situation here. And all the difficulties or arguments or disagreements or whatever is causing you heartache and pain. And yes, you could be dealing with somebody that's only focused on themselves. It's all about them. So let's talk about them for a second, shall we? Them. The person Leos are dealing with. What's up with this? Bridge this gap for me here, please. Oh God. Oh. They're very confusing, and possibly even the devil is out here. So we have Capricorn. The devil can suggest that they have multiple options. They have several options to choose from. It can also say that they have some codependency issues or some fears, even some toxic traits. Yeah. So we're going to have to go a level deeper on this. But it is, the devil's out here. The Emperor's reverse. The devil's reverse. If this was a third-party situation, and you're dealing with somebody who's married, then you know they put you as an option. And it is all about them. Whatever they want, they get. Ugh. They can have whatever they want, that kind of attitude. I hope you're not dealing with somebody like that, but they're not actually wanting to stabilize a connection here. And they don't regret the things that they've done. There's no regret, no remorse. Why would you want to reconcile with this? Why would you be waiting for an apology from this? That's the question here. Yeah. So the universe is asking for you to not return to this if this is the situation. If you're resonating with this and this was an unhealthy dynamic, it was a third party, you were dealing with somebody married, or somebody who is very, very controlling, and it's all about them and what they want. It's never about you. It's never about the love. It's never about building anything solid. I don't even see a friendship here. And they don't have any remorse in regards to how they behave. Let's just put it that way. And yes, you were invested in this. You may have spent time with this, but this is total separation. Okay? So if you haven't yet, I see that you will be making the wisest decision for yourself. Okay? And I want to find out why this is coming out. Because I want to know why Temperance is here. Temperance is the first card out. It's a 3-card spread, but when we pull a 3 card, the middle card is the most important card. You may be trying to heal a heartbreak after this ended. But I do see that, yes, it may have taken you a long time to totally separate from this person. This person may have ghosted you. They may have neglected the connection. They may have abandoned the connection altogether. And this is you making like seeing things crystal clear and making a final decision with judgment on this. And your heart may be headed towards something else, somewhere else, someone else. I hope so, if this is the case, because this is, and I don't like saying the N word, narcissist, but there are some of you that this is a possibility that you are dealing with a true narcissist. And I do not like, we know Feather doesn't throw that word around often. No, we don't. We don't do that here, because somebody can be an asshole. Somebody can be mean and nasty and cold and callous. And then you got, every now and then you'll see it. And the reason why I'm saying that is because of the cards that are showing up here. Like, no remorse. They ain't stressing this not one bit. They're not confused. They're not confused about what they did or what they're doing or no. So tell me why this Temperance is here for my Leos. Why is this here? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, baby Jesus. Thank you, Allah, Muhammad, archangels. Thank you, all healers everywhere. Healing angels, archangels, universe, Fred, everybody. This is you healing from heartbreak and not returning to this. Because I told you, you haven't, in regards to this person, used your best judgment at some point. You may have stayed in this way too long. There was a breakup here. There was a total disconnect in the heart space, or there wasn't emotions flowing between the two of you. You are healing from the difficult. Let me tell you this. You are healing from this. I want to know what that 2 cups was in the Temperance card. You are regaining your heart space. And I don't want to cry, but it's there. I feel the tears welling up in I don't want to cry, Leos. This would have been a very difficult heartbreak. All heartbreaks hurt. Yes. But this one, for some reason, was extremely difficult. So you could have been in a toxic connection, a really, truly abusive, narcissistic dynamic. You could have been in a very unhealthy connection. And it may have taken you a long time to regain your heart space after this. And this person may have been all about the money. They may have just wanted you for money. But when you're dealing with somebody who is all about themselves and they don't care, they do not care how they've hurt you or the fact that they put you as an option. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, you're the one struggling with the heartbreak. You're healing it. This is the Eight of Swords reverse. You're finally seeing a way forward. You're finally getting out of that rumination and that constant overthinking that you've been doing in regards to this. What do? When we're in pain, we're going to continue to have those nasty memories of the past. This is the past person. You're not going back. You're seeing your way forward. Your judgment call is to move your chariot in a different direction away from this person. Thank you, Jesus. Whatever you believe in, whoever you believe in, you are doing your healing. Some of you may be going through counseling and therapy. I would suggest that in some of these cases. And the Page of Cups, you are finally opening up your heart space again. You're finally getting to the point where you want your heart is warming up to the thought of love again. I'm speechless, y'all. This would not have been easy. I'm speechless. That's very rare. If you know me. What's up, Sheila? This is, hey, everybody in the shadows. Just give me a thumbs up if this is resonating. You are not going back. You may have wanted to reconcile for a while. You may have even tried to reconcile multiple times. And each time it broke your heart. Because there's the love is completely gone from this situation, and it's returning to you. It's been a while for some of you, and maybe you felt stuck in hermit mode for a while and not having any choices, and I'm speechless. This is great. This is what I want to see. This is why I do what I do. We get stuck sometimes. We get stuck in that revolving door of trying to make things work with somebody that it'll never work with. Why is this so difficult? Yeah, you got stuck because you got emotionally manipulated, and it took you a long time. It took you a long time to get ready to move forward into something new. Some of you a year, some of you quite some time. You got stuck in the emotional manipulation. Tell me if I'm lying. Tell me if I'm not right. If I'm not right, if you're resonating with this, that's what happens in an abusive relationship, in a toxic relationship. The difficulty is you get your emotions get wrapped up in it, and they emotionally confuse you. This is a true devil. This is a toxic person. This was an unhealthy dynamic. I'm telling you. Sheila says, Feather, you're making me cry. This is me. I loved him so much, but now I have freed myself. It's hard. Hey, Shannon, what's up? It's hard because this is a true toxic connection right here. This isn't you. This is for my Leos that have dealt with a truly toxic connection. Abusive, maybe even physical abuse. I think it's over. It's been over. It's in the past. But what happens is, if any of you have ever lived in a traumatic or unhealthy relationship, an abusive relationship, you may want to consider counseling or therapy, because this kind of stuff is what happens. Your emotions get wrapped up in it, and no matter how much it hurts your heart to stay in it, and you know that there's no love there, there's no apologies, because you love someone, you stay. And the reason why you stay, and it becomes more difficult and more hard to leave a situation like that, a lot of people say, oh, you must like staying in it. No. We get bonded to it, or we love someone, we hope that they're going to change, or they manipulate us into believing that they're going to change, or that they're going to make it right, or they'll never do it again. If you have been in a truly, this is a trigger warning, y'all. If you have been in one of those relationships or multiple relationships, it's very difficult to leave. But even when you leave the relationship, you're still in the relationship emotionally and mentally. And that's what's happened here. Your emotional wounding, you were emotionally wounded by this person. This person confused your emotions a lot. A truly amazing, and I'm going to say the N word again, narcissist can wrap you up in a whirlwind of wonderful, amazing bliss, and it makes you feel awesome. And then that's how they con you. That's how they keep you. And you have to take time to and even if it wasn't a true narcissist, abusers do this. I won't do it again. I love you. You're the most beautiful thing in the world. You're the most, I love you. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life. They twist things and make you wonder if what you're truly experiencing is abuse. And it takes time to rationalize that. That's what you've been doing. And it's taken you time to completely sever ties with this. Thanks, Fred. Fred just beeped. It has taken a lot of time. Some of you, this could have been years ago, 5 to 7 years ago. Some of you, 5 to 7 months. But it takes time for you to unravel and to truly see through the illusions, the manipulations. Because what happens when you leave a situation like this, even though it may have been years ago, months ago, years ago, your emotions are still tied up in it because you don't know what's real and what's not. And you're finally getting clear of it. And a lot of times, if you try and move on into a new relationship, you're going to attract the same stuff. Or you will ruin relationships because you will feel like you can't trust anyone. Or you can't trust love. That you'll be manipulated anytime anybody opens their mouth to give you a compliment. I love you, each and every one of you that this resonates with. I'm going to have to put a trigger warning on this because I don't edit and I don't delete. And I do my best to give you the messages that I see. Yes, it is for entertainment purposes, yeah. But sometimes the messages that come out, they're going to move your emotions because you feel like it's your story. It's like a Lifetime movie. Now, I want to see where your chariot is headed because you're making the final judgment to finally move your heart in a different direction. Oh boy. And it would have taken you quite some time to gain clarity on this, to unravel this mystery. Maybe you felt like you were the one that was the bad guy. Sometimes you have to be the bad guy to get clear of this. You know what I mean? You may have severed ties with it. Look, I've been there. I've been there. You feel like the worst person in the world for having to leave somebody you love, even when they were the most heinous person. Where are you taking this chariot to? Because your Page of Cups is out here too. You are still doing some more healing, but you're doing it. You're doing it. When you met this person, maybe you were unhealed. Maybe you didn't even know that you had a choice. But I don't see you going back to this. You are healing yourself. Thank you, universe. Some of you may have been married to this person. Some of you, this person was married, and that's what broke your heart. But you're letting this go. This dream, this. Let's be real here. You may have thought this person was a strong soulmate, and yes, they may have been. Some of you may have thought this was a twin flame or soulmate. Yes, they may have been. However, whatever you label somebody, it ain't about the label. It's about how they treat you. And a lot of times, which is why after in my journey of being a divine feminine and a twin flame coach, I stopped doing a lot of twin flame readings, and I stopped using those labels because it's not about the label. Because a lot of people will they'll get enchanted by the soulmate, twin flame name, and forget to do their work and forget to look at actually what's going on in a connection, how you're being treated and how you're treating someone else. It's not about anything other than what's going on in the connection. And I have had a few clients that have stayed years waiting for someone they thought was their soulmate or twin flame. And I'm talking 7 to 15 years. And yes, I'm talking about people who did not get in other relationships, not even sexual escapades, waiting for this person to return. I've seen it. I've coached them. So don't get caught up in the illusion or the fantasy, because that's what happened here. You're letting the fantasy go. You're letting that illusion, those manipulations, you're seeing 100% crystal clear with the King of Swords. And that's what's happening here. You're finally letting go of the illusion here. They may have made you feel like everything was a dream. Everything was fantasy. You were going to live the rest of your lives together. You're letting that shit go. And that's what heals your heart space. That's what allows you to come out from underneath this heartbreak. Now, some of you may have thought this person was your end-all be-all, your 10 of cups. Some of you may have been married to this person, but you're letting it go. Yeah, la la land. You get swept up in that false reality or those manipulations, and that's how they keep you stuck. But you're you're my one and only. You're the only one for me. You know what that means to me? Self-love is most important in those situations. Loving yourself and knowing your self-worth is the most important. So this could have been a very powerful connection to help you advance yourself, your self-love, your self-respect, your self-worth. And I like that a lot, because that's what some of these strong, powerful connections are about. You can't get away from them. You have to level up so that you can disconnect from them. You have to level up so you can see clearly. This connection helped you figure out what true discernment is, true self-awareness is. Awareness. That's powerful. Clearly seeing. So you've made the decision to let go of this false reality, this dream that did not come true. It could have been a family dynamic for some of you. You may have had children and you may have been married, but you're letting it go, and that's what allows you to finally heal. Finally heal. to the point where you can now open up your heart to a new relationship. So that's your Chariot. Your Chariot means you are ready. Your heart space is ready for love. Congratulations. I want to cry so bad. Is this truly discernment? This is true discernment and empowerment and clear seeing. Awareness. Awareness of your connection. Awareness of how you were treated. Awareness of the situation. And this was a difficult one. This was a difficult one. It's hurt. It hurts right here. It's heavy. It hurts. But I love it because it's finally time. It's finally time. And I don't know how long ago this relationship ended, but I could not be happier to see you get off of that hamster wheel and not go back around again with this thing. Even mentally, you're done. You're saying, I'm healing it. I'm seeing it clearly. I'm severing ties with it for once and for all. I'm not going to continue thinking the thoughts that are breaking my own heart in regards to this. I'm not going back to this. I'm not going to repeat. And it may not even be repeating the cycle with this person. It's repeating the thoughts of the pain that continue more pain. Let's see where your Page of Cups is headed. I'm proud of you. I really am proud of you. I'm validating you right now. Closing that cycle. Severing ties with it. So I don't know if you've got anybody in mind or if you're talking to anybody new. But this right here is good loving for you. You learned the lesson. You're closing the door. You're getting that closure for yourself, and you don't have to have that other person. You can ask for forgiveness for yourself. You can give yourself forgiveness. You can give them forgiveness. You can close the door yourself without ever talking to that person. Oh man, this is serious. This is good. This is amazing. Severing ties with it, no contact, and you're shutting it down. Your love cups, your Two of Cups in reverse says you're pulling your emotions completely away from this. You're pulling your heart back from this because you've given your power and your energy to this for way too long. Boy, oh boy, finally leveling up, moving into a new cycle of love. You're ready for it. You're ready for it. Oh, what's to come? What's to come? Let's see what's to come. What's coming in? What are you ready for? What's coming in? Because it's there. It's there. You got somebody coming in. So some of you are going through the separation now, and maybe you've been in separation from this person, but I feel like you're finally separating your energy from this person. That's what I'm feeling. You're completely disconnecting and disengaging your emotions from this. You're no longer giving it your emotions. You're no longer giving it your love. You're no longer giving it none of it. Your pain, you're not giving thought to it anymore. You're not going back to it. You're saying, I'm done fighting for this. I'm not returning to it. Getting to know each other. So you have somebody coming in. Let's see. You may know this person from childhood. You may have children. They may have children. You deserve love. Some of you may have taken a long time. I told you forgiving and learning. That's what you're working on. So some of you have a new person coming in here. I'm going to pull a different deck just in case, but it's, what am I hearing? Some of you, it took you a while because there was children involved, you know, to disengage from this because, you know, we don't want to be homewreckers, and we don't want to, you know, negatively affect our children. When you stay in something unhealthy, it's affecting your children negatively. Okay. Tell me what's coming in. I got somebody coming in here very soon, within the next 3 months, under 2 months. Okay. You're going to be dating. I think that you're going to have multiple options. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy, you're going to be getting attention. You are going to be getting attention here. 6 of Wands, 3 of Cups. So I feel for a lot of you, you're not really ready to, it's like you're in the process of letting this go, emotionally speaking, and kind of pulling your energy back to yourself, regaining that strength of heart again to where you can move forward in love when you're ready. But I see you enjoying life again, getting out. It's the small things sometimes, just finding things to be joyful about. Friends, family, getting out, going to parties and events, and actually getting some attention. And this is a great way to shift the energy too. If you've been in a funk like that, getting the attention and changing and shifting the energy, even if it's just friends and family and stuff like that, it really changes your vibration, so that the better you feel, the more fun you have, the better you feel, the more fun you have, and the better you manifest, the better your stuff, your manifestations flow in for you. Get my book, Oh Please Be Your Own Hero. It's on the shelf behind me. Links are in the description. I tell you how you get in your own way and how to get out of your own way. It's packed full of strategies, and it's very, very simple to understand. Easy to understand. Sometimes we don't know. We get in our own way, and we don't know how we get stuck. This is you getting that attention, getting eyes on you, getting good energy on you, and changing your vibration, which is going to allow you to manifest a better relationship moving forward. Because I guarantee you won't go back to a relationship like this one again. Promise you. So, them's the words, them's the messages. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Like, share, subscribe. Check out my other channels on YouTube. The links are in the description. If you are still stuck in this heartbreak, and this would have been difficult, I do have some classes or some healing sessions in the links in the description. You can check those out. I have an EFT tapping session that I absolutely love, because EFT helped me change my life for the better. So I have one for heartbreak and heartache, and then I also have a Reiki healing session. So check those out if you feel like you're still kind of stuck and you need a little bit of assistance moving forward. Check them out. Support the channel. Support what I do here on the YouTubes and in the world. And I'm very proud of you. Very proud of you. Until next time, namaste.